would be like, okay, married twice, no kids. That seems odd. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction?
I mean, let's be real. You're freezing your eggs for a reason. Why?
I did because I didn't want the pressure to just go out and get pregnant because of my age and my clock. Men have that.
Who's going to carry the baby?
I mean, if I can't carry the baby, then I'll get a surrogate.
Why talk to a 51-year-old man who doesn't have a wife for himself, who is still happily dating?
You allow what I don't know you, lady.
Right, is that? Well, my name is Kendra. You said my name earlier.
Lady, Kendra, ma'am, I don't know you.
Okay.
So, and the thing is, I'm not going to allow you to start getting upset because...
I'm not, Kevin, I'm not upset. I've never...
Look. Kevin, I'm not upset! What up with your brother Trey? Hit the confetti on the like button, subscribe down below. Let's get into the video.
Kevin Samuels, you know, the one thing I forgot to ask you when I was on your platform is, where's your wife? Where is the woman that you are married to that can prove your thought process on what it takes to have a successful black family actually works because you have one yourself? But then I realized you're not even married. Not only are you not married, you have been married twice, divorced twice. So therefore, you mean to tell me you know all that it takes to have a successful marriage, but it didn't even work in your own life? Interesting. Another question I failed to ask is, where are your children? Are you a father? Now, I still don't know the answer to this question, so there's two possibilities. A, you could not be a father. And then I would be like, okay, married twice, no kids. That seems odd. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? But I don't know because...
Wow. Okay. This is the lady. She is actually taking Kevin Samuels' formula. All of the stuff that Kevin Samuels has said on his channel, to her actually, she is taking now. This was about a year ago, and she wants to bring up the erectile dysfunction. This woman shows you exactly her true colors. She wants to go there and attack a man's manhood, which is once again why, men, I actually talk about enhancing your penis, because ladies like this, once you get your penis right, once you get your sex game good, these ladies gonna be left alone, man. All they doing is just whatever the hell they're doing. This woman is wild. 41 and still acting and using the tactics of a teenager. Talking about his marriage, talking about the kids, and then you want to bring up the erectile dysfunction. And you want to say, you know exactly what that means when a girl's like, and they bring up some off the wall shit out of nowhere. Wow. 41? Once again, you guys, age ain't nothing but a number. Don't indicate maturity at all.
Because then again, you could be a father. And then I would say you left the Black Family Unit in order to pursue a YouTube career. It was more important for you to have a platform tearing down black women.
So funny she says that. So funny she says that, because actually you're talking about leaving your family for a YouTube career where he has 1.3 million subscribers. And Kendra, aren't you're doing the same thing. You're doing a YouTube career. You froze your eggs. You don't even have a family, Kendra G. You froze your eggs. What are you talking about? Oh my God. I actually wanted to give this woman a chance. Look at this. Look at this.
You want to be married?
Excuse me?
Do you want to be married?
I want to be happily married. If I get married, it's going to be because...
Do you want to be married?
Oh, did he want to be married? Yes.
Do you want to be married?
I would be married to if it makes sense. I'm not going to be married just to be married. And I don't feel like
okay,
that.
all right. So again, I've asked you, do you want to be happily married? And are you going to be married? I want to be happily married. Ma'am, I'm going to be honest. I don't care about your happiness. I don't care about your love. Marriage is a practical choice. And you can make all these things you want, ma'am. And yes, you're 41, but you're going to be 50 just like that.
I know, I will be.
So the question becomes, if you want to be married, I mean, let's be real. You're freezing your eggs for a reason. Why?
I did. Because I didn't want the pressure to just go out and get pregnant because of my age and my clock. Men have that.
Who's going to carry the baby?
I mean, if I can't carry the baby, then I'll get a surrogate. I mean, it happens.
So again.
Hold up. This is the woman that is saying Kevin Samuels has erectile dysfunction. This is the woman that is saying Kevin Samuels left his family for a YouTube career. This is the woman that is starting a singles channel, doing some e-date, trying to give advice out there for men and for women. But here's the catch. Here's the joke, you guys. Here's the deal. When she's talking to women, she says the exact same things Kevin Samuels does. Oh, you want a man making $100,000? But you know they have options, right? You know they have options, right? You know they do. So why would they want you? What do you bring to the table? I encourage you guys to follow it. Go look at her page. Go look at some of the videos, you guys. This is absurdity at its finest. Delusion at its highest degree. This is actually hilarious.
In order for all that to happen, you have to have a man that you deem worthy propose to you.
Okay, and that's and
Hold on.
Okay.
That man, if he can meet your high standard, he can meet a lot of other women's standard as well. And here's the problem. There are hundreds of you, thousands of you. Why should he pick you over the one that can carry her own babies at 24 or 25 or 26 who are willing to get on his program, who don't have as many expectations as a woman your age?
Well, listen, this is what I will say. If he feels the way that you're feeling, then he's not the man for me, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, he feels,
Which is why she froze her eggs. You know, and she's not even going to carry the baby. It's going to be a surrogate. She's not going to be able to carry the baby. But remember, you guys, Kevin Samuels has erectile dysfunction. He left his family for a YouTube career. That's exactly what he did. This is the lady that is trying to be the female Kevin Samuels, trying to make a singles dating channel. And here's the deal. If she only asks dating questions and doesn't give advice, I ain't got a problem with it. But this is absurd. This is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's go back to this. Let's see what else she has to say about this, you guys.
Instead of being married to the woman who gave birth to your child?
Listen, like this, it just boggles my mind how women like this can say some shit like this. Just because a woman has your child, you're supposed to marry her. You are supposed to marry a woman that has your child. Like it's not both of your children. Like it's not the woman's decision to have the child. Like a man wants to say like, hey, I'm not ready to be a father, but the woman is like, I want to have a kid. We're going to have this damn kid. I'm going to have this kid. Like a woman can't choose to do what she wants to do with her body. But because she has your child, you have to marry that woman. Age ain't nothing but a number in this situation. 41. Mindset of an 18-year-old.
Well, I don't know if you're a father or not, but either way, both of those options seem a little fishy to me. And speaking of which, you actually owe every single black woman a thank you card because you're nothing without us. Let me say that clearly. Kevin Samuels, you are nothing without the black woman because your popularity is based off of tearing down black women, and it further proves the notion that the black woman is the least protected being on the planet Earth because the black man even is taking joy in bringing her down. Now, yes, there's a thing as constructive criticism, and I will give you that. And when I was on your platform, I even said there are certain things that you have stated that I agree with. But what I realize is not...
You know, one other thing. It's so funny that she's now trying to act like she's calm. Every time she speaks, it sounds like she's yelling. When we go back to the interview, we're going to go back to the Kevin Samuels video. She's yelling all the time.
Not coming from a place with love. It's coming from a mean-spirited place, and that will not cause a change. If anything, you are the to the black man and black woman relationship because you are dividing us further apart. I have never seen...
Wow. Kendra, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Oh, sorry. I think it was Kevin, actually. Oh, my God. Matter of fact, here's the deal. And I actually kind of had a situation like this. This happens all the time. When you want to give criticism, critiquing, when it hurts a woman's feelings, that's it. There's nothing else to say about it. She can't see anything aside from the fact that you hurt her feelings. And now this is her time because she doesn't have anyone sitting here to challenge her. So now she can say what she wants to say about this. She can let Kevin Samuels it's like when you have a conversation or you're having an argument with somebody, you go home, you take a shower, and then you're like, damn, I should have said that. Damn, I should have said this. This is what she's doing.
More black men attack black women for issues of being a mother, for being overweight, or for not having a job, or for not being married by a certain age until you came along. And it's
Hold on. Let's go back. Did she say what I think she just said? Hold on. Hold the phone.
further apart. I have never seen more black men attack black women for issues of being a mother, for being overweight, or
We've never seen black men attacking women for not having a job, for being mothers, and for being overweight. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Men are attacking women and are using them having children as a... This has always existed. It has always existed. It has always existed. But here's guess what? Men can say it, but you do what you want to do. Girls do what they want to do. You can't listen to anybody. If a guy tells you something, you do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's your fucking body. And so, if you choose to have a kid out of wedlock, you chose to do it. It takes two to create one, but it takes one to have one. You chose to have the baby. So, if there are issues because men and women are grown up in single mother households, guess what, ladies? It's because you chose to have that child. You know what? And so, maybe you should link up with Cynthia G, Kendra. Maybe you should link up with Cynthia G because y'all both seem to have issues with black men and just, I don't know. And then the weight thing, y'all are big, man. Come on, you are big. You are big. The average black woman is bigger than the average white woman. The average black woman is bigger than the average Asian woman. Come on. Hispanics and blacks are the biggest people. It's just a fact, you guys. Like, you go out here. I went to the Afro Soca event, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys. There were a lot of little cute, little petite girls. There were actually quite a few of them. But come on. You're mostly seeing. I mean, look at Kendra right now. I mean, I know she's 41, but dang, shorty, your weight is an issue. You're not healthy. Why would I want to marry an unhealthy woman? Why? What? You're overweight. You're unhealthy. It goes for anybody. Fuck this body shame shit. No, you're unhealthy.
or for not having a job, or for not...
Why do you not have a job? What the fuck? Of course we're gonna attack you for not having a job. Why the fuck don't you have a job? I attack men that don't have jobs. What?
not being married by a certain age until you came along. And it's...
I mean, it's an issue. But here's the deal. What did Kevin say about it? He said he actually cares about this. This is an issue. I mean, think about it like this, right? I know, in my own family, my great-grandmother died by herself. My grandmother's on the path to dying by herself. And what I mean by herself is she had her family, loved ones around. No husband, you know. I know I got a couple friends that got mothers that are actually relying on their children to take care of them because they are disabled, right? Didn't want to take care of their body. Okay, overweight issues, right? Okay, and also because they don't have a spouse. So, at the end of the day, honestly, it's actually helping women more than it's actually attacking them. Because if you're a woman, you're old, you're decrepit, your body's broken down because you're overweight, you didn't want to exercise and stuff like that. You're in the 60s, 70s. You didn't spend money wisely. You didn't take care of your finances appropriately. Guess what's going to happen? The family's not going to let you die out and homeless, right? They're not going to let you die out on the streets. Some will. You're gonna release off your kids. That's what happens. And so it's an issue for everyone involved. It's an issue for everyone involved. Let's say you're at the whim of your children. You're at the whim of your children if you are in that position. This woman is wild. This woman is wild. Wow.
It's actually really sad because black men and black women, we really need to work together. We really need to function together because that's when we excel to our highest level. And
And so here's the deal. Right after everything she just said, you gotta have the virtue calling. You gotta have the virtue signal to come in. You got to.
To the men who do support Kevin Samuels that are fathers to little girls, do you want your own daughters to follow his teachings?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a daughter. Hell yeah, I want her to get married early. Hell yeah, I want her to vet these dudes. Hell yeah, I want her to save herself, exercise. I want her to get educated, but when she's going to college, focus on a right dude, get established. Hell yes, I do. Yes. Oh my God. What?
Do you want your daughters to be raised to feel as though the pressure to focus on just finding a man that's willing to marry them, that she can have babies by, and forget all her other dreams because becoming a housewife is the most important goal that she should have? Is that what you want your own daughters?
No, see, this is the issue. This is what you forget to leave out. Those are your dreams. That's secondary. That's secondary. This is the issue with so many people in life in general. They want to live their life following their hearts, following the colors of the wind, the paints of the... They want to follow their dreams and shit like that. Never focus on the priorities, things that are important. You have to educate yourself. You got to get your priorities straight. You got to get yourself in a situation that's good before you start trying to do things you really want to do. If you are not blessed enough to be born with a silver spoon in your hand, you gotta work in order to be able to do the things you want to do. Yes, get married, get the family, and then focus on your dreams. Does not compute. What the fuck?
To focus on. Then someone will say, well, Kendra, you're not married, so why should they listen to you? You know what? I will give you that. But why listen to him? If you want to become a wife, guess what? Talk to wives. Talk to women who are married because they are doing the one thing you would like to do. Why talk to a 51-year-old man who doesn't have a wife for himself, who is still happily dating? And to the men who are single, if you want to become husbands, you do the same. Talk to married men, and they can tell you the truth about finding a wife and what is really important. Because at this moment, it seems like y'all made the modern day Mr. from The Color Purple your king.
Wow. She went there. The modern day mister. And it's the situations because the teachings of Kevin Samuels, the talking points of it, and it's not even just Kevin Samuels. What Kevin Samuels has done and what he says himself is that he's basically just regurgitating the stuff that exists and has been existing for decades in the black community. We just happen to have a face for it. We just happen to have a platform for it. He just did it the right way. And this seeds at Kendra G's emotions. You know what? I'm going to try to find her. I want to get on her show. Somebody, you know what? I'm going to actually tag her on this because I want to get on her show. I would love to have a conversation with her about this kind of stuff. Because this video, if she doesn't, maybe she's changed her tune, you know. But if she hasn't, oh man, I'm going to tag her on this because I need to get on the, I want to talk to her about this. I cannot believe this. This woman is wild. She's out of line.
This is your king? Oh my goodness.
And here's another thing, one more thing. The reason why we could listen to someone like Kevin Samuels is because he actually gives applicable advice. What you did in this one channel was all you did was just bash him. You not once gave any really good solid advice that wasn't something generic that you can pull out of a fucking fortune cookie. Like what? Come on. If you want to get married, listen to men that are already married. Listen to women that are already married. Yeah, okay. Okay.
He's 51, no wife, on a YouTube channel and Instagram. If that's how you want to end up, then so be it.
Oh my God. Damn. She laid it on him. She has a point. Shit, man. YouTubers making a lot of damn money these days. I don't know what she's talking about. God damn it. But let's go back to let's see where it all started though. Let's see where it all started. Why she got so mad, y'all.
I don't see. That's almost that passive aggressive sign language.
Can I ask you a question? Do you want me to feel okay?
that passive aggressive sign language, that whole if he's not the man for you, that's I don't play that Tyler Perry Christian crap. That's not it. I don't do that over here. You can do that over there, but I don't do that over here.
Okay, Kevin, I'm being respectful. I really am. I'm trying
You
to
don't
figure
have
out.
to be respectful. Here's the thing: you being respectful is what you're supposed to do. You're not doing me a favor.
Look at this. She got mad because she got put in her fucking place. She is hurt. Kendra, is this the man who hurt you? Is it? Probably not, because you froze your eggs a long time ago, so you done got hurt a long time ago. It's not Kevin. I think that what she did in that video was somewhat similar to what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. Kendra G, oh, look, I'm about to get them confused. Cynthia G, Kendra G. Kendra G used all the anger she had from the men in her life that she didn't choose right because she wanted her career. She chose her career. She's a masculine alpha female, strong woman. And you know what? Kevin put a mirror up to herself and she got pissed. So she went on her show and she let him have it. You want to listen to Mr. from the Color Purple? This is your king. He doesn't even marry the woman who has his children. He probably has erectile dysfunction.
Okay, I wanted to have a conversation. I'm hoping we can have a conversation. So I guess am I at the ability to ask you a question? Is that fine?
It's about the topic, sure.
Okay. So what do you want me to accept? Because from your, because
I want you to accept your sexual marketplace value.
Okay, so what does that equal to? So what are you saying that I need to accept?
Okay, what a sexual marketplace value of a 41-year-old woman is lower than a 31-year-old woman.
Okay.
Is lower than a 21-year-old woman, because if a man wants to have multiple children, he cannot have them with you carrying them.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow. And that's a fact. She get mad. You get mad at facts. You get mad at facts, you're a fucking kid. You're a little kid. A little kid in a grown woman's body.
That's true, and I don't want to have multiple children. So
I said if a man
Okay.
wants to have multiple children, I don't care. See, you keep going back to what you want. You control access to your body, and for a time frame, women control access to whether or not kids are born. But see, what older women, especially accomplished women, have a hard time accepting is your value has a shelf life. After 35, you're at geriatric pregnancy. If you met a man that you found that you thought was the bee's knees and he wanted 3 children, you can't carry them.
Okay, but Kevin, I would say this, right? Can I just say that?
Is that true?
I agree with you. I'm not.
Either he would have to forego having the children in his legacy, or he'd have to go find someone who could.
Or it could be a man that might already have children and doesn't want to.
Not my example. That's not my example. That's a different example.
And so here's the deal. If this magical guy is out here, why don't you have him? Where is he? Why do these women keep bringing up these examples of men that fit the ideal, but you want to argue this ideal of what you don't have? I don't understand. And here, you know what? I do understand. And this is where the word delusion comes into play at. But I wish her all the success on her channel. She's doing good. She's almost at 20K, you guys. Go follow and subscribe to her channel. She's doing good over there. She's found her little niche, doing singles online dating. Hell, I might even start doing some e-dating or something like that, you guys. I don't know. It's not really my thing. I kind of do this on the side because it's fun, and I like to do it. And I like to talk and stuff like that, Real estate's my thing, and so that's actually where I really want to make my riches. I want to understand how to do that stuff. So that's kind of the reason why I don't want to really necessarily get into the e-dating thing. But that's just me, it's some easy money. It's looking like, especially if a woman like this can do it. So maybe I should get on there. I don't know.
Say this. I respect your insight. I really do. That's why I came on your platform.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna allow what you think is gonna be for my life to be my
I
life.
don't care if you allow what I don't know you, lady.
Right? Is that? Well, my name is Kendra. You said my
I don't
name
know,
earlier.
lady, Kendra, ma'am. I don't know you.
Okay,
So,
so-
and the thing is that I'm not going to allow you to start getting upset because.
I'm not, Kevin. I'm not upset. I've never.
Look,
Kevin, I'm not upset. Look, he's saying all the right things, and what did she say? Killing me softly with his words, singing my life with his song. One time, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly. She get hurt, man. He don't even know her. She got on the camera. They don't know each other, and he's already speaking life, her life, and everything she's done wrong. She can't face it. You know why? Because unfortunately, when you get to a certain age, you can't get time back. And so when someone actually comes into your face and shows you all the things you could have done, all the things that you were wrong, this is actually what's called cognitive dissonance, you guys. And so I did take psychology. I'm actually somewhat educated, contrary to what you guys believe. But cognitive dissonance is a situation where, you know, her brain is like, her ego is so attached to the decisions that she's made, she has to accept it. Your brain has to accept the decisions that you're going into, because here's the deal. If you can't accept it, and look at Jordan Peterson, he talks about this type of thing too, you actually will break down. Your emotions and your entire being is so invested into your ego that when someone pulls up a mirror that shows you the faults of your ego, you're actually like, this person, even though they might have the intention of truly trying to help and better you, your ego has been so invested and so integrated into your decisions and all of the choices that you make, that when this person says this critiques, like, it's actually almost like they're threatening to kill you. Your ego is threatened. The life of your ego is being threatened when someone puts a mirror up to show you who you are. And so cognitive dissonance happens when you can't accept it. Even though the facts are in front of your face, the facts are known, you admit the facts are there, but you can't accept it, right? You'll admit the facts are the facts, but you can't accept it being applicable to your life. I mean, it's a very genius thing. As human creatures, the wiring in our brains and our body is absolutely phenomenal. And this is an example of it. This is cognitive dissonance. This is cognitive dissonance, and this is hypocrisy at its finest. Absolutely.
I'm not upset.
you came to my platform and asked
I
me
did.
my opinion. Okay, so to tell me what you're not going to allow me to do, that's not necessary.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just ultimately.
But what
saying
would you
I-
call it? What would you call it? I'm not going to allow what you say to do what?
Because, I mean, listen, I hear you, but I don't. There's plenty of women that I know that have had babies in their 40s, that have gotten married in their 40s.
But why would you want to risk it? Once again, this is so sad. This is so sad. Why would you want to bring a child into this life, into this world that possibly has a mental deficiency, physical deficiency, because you wanted to do what you wanted to do? You wanted to wait till you're in your 40s to have a baby because you wanted to do it. Selfish. And guess what? Your selfish decisions are not only affecting you and others, it's affecting the life of another human being. Another human being on this planet. We want to talk about school shootings. We want to talk about people that murder other people. Well, guess what? It starts in their family. It starts in the household. It starts in the circumstances that these kids are born in. They're born in these less than favorable circumstances. And it's women like her that choose to have children like this. This is actually very sad. These are the women that are toxic for the community. Why? I know women that have had babies in their 40s. Of course. Why would you want to risk it? Why would you do that to your child? Why? When your child is 20, starting their life, you're closer to your deathbed. 60. Why?
It can happen. So
I'm talking black women.
yes, I'm talking black
Yeah,
women.
1 in 4 black women will marry. 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime. So you telling me about the aged black women who marry after 40 and have babies? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. That is, unfortunately, and here's the thing. If you're waiting till your 40s to marry and have babies, you did something wrong in your 20s and 30s.
I mean, well, I would say this. I focus on my...
I mean, we just skip past that fact. Because that's what she did. She froze her eggs. Because she wants to have a child, but here's the deal. She's not going to be able to carry the child. It's going to be a surrogate. She's going to rely on another woman to carry the baby that she was supposed to be carrying. That's not natural. Women always want to talk about, and she is the type of woman that's like, oh, natural this, natural beauty, crystals, you know, nature. Yet you're going to have your fetus, a fetus of a child, artificially implanted in another woman so that she can feed the baby, nourish the baby can grow inside of her because you are unable, unfit, old, too old to have a child.
career, which I know you feel could be something wrong. I have no regrets. And
Of course you don't, because it's cognitive dissonance. Such a genius thing that humans have developed to protect the ego, to protect the mind, so that our character, our personality, our sanity doesn't degrade and break down. Cognitive dissonance, you guys.
I feel like there's anything wrong. I don't feel like there's anything wrong. Let me go ahead and change. Let me tell you, turn you people in the comments section up. I don't care what y'all think. I mean, honestly, I don't judge by what women want. If you want to focus on your career, do that. But see, one thing that women have not been told in this country is there's cost to all of it. You can't have it all. Men can't have it all. There are trade-offs and choices. If you chose to focus on your career, I am all for that. Do it. But
you know what? I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but you see this, you guys? She didn't mention in her rant, her tirade, any of this stuff right here that Kevin's saying. The sound, solid, applicable advice that everyone can use that had a lot of these women heard when they were young, when they were impressionable in their minds, they probably would have chose a different life. She didn't mention anything like this. Once again showing you the immaturity of a lot of these women. If I could, I would definitely play that dun 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 dun. I give it up to him for that one. But anyways, man, that's it for this video, you guys. Yeah. Wow. All I gotta say is wow. Definitely gonna tag her in this video. But that being said, man, I'll see you guys in the next one.